It is Friday on Raid Shadow Legends, but you knew that. Now, today we are doing exactly as you'd expect we would, given the thumbnail and the title, and that is the 2x for Ancients with a 10x chance on HARIMA. There is a champion chase tournament going on where, once the game registers my inputs, of course, where you open all of your shards for the champion chase and you get rewards. So, behold, rewards. About the same as it always is. They are consistent in this regard. Consistently mediocre to some, but it is what it is. People giving way too much money to ever improve things. And we have, as you saw, a pretty decent stock of ancient shards. Well, decent enough, I guess. The people who play them like a lot more have 20 times as much as this, possibly 100 times, but I'm not going to harp on too much about it. But you notice we also have one of these from the Sand Devil to attack. Now, 6% chance, there's 8 legendaries in the pool. 3 of them we already have, a couple of them are kind of whatever, and then there is the guy who completely killed off Live Arena as a competitive game mode. But we have to open this whether we like it or not, so let's just crack it open, shall we, and see what happens as our first thing. And it is an epic. This one's fine if you're still working towards Lady Mikage's fusion, but I did it a long time ago, so there. So obviously, before we open any ancient shards, we're going to do the reality check. First off, it is a 1% chance of a legendary, so on average, every 100 ancients is a random legendary, until you get to 220, which at that point you get one regardless. Although if you're reaching 220 on a 2x, then you are very unlucky, and it's probably not going to be anyone good anyway. And a 10x on HARIMA does not mean you're guaranteed to get her. In fact, when there are, let's just say for argument's sake, there's 250 legendaries in the pool, that means there is a 0.4% chance, I believe, of getting any specific legendary out of an ancient. So increasing that by 10x gives us a 4% chance. But that's the game in general now, isn't it? A lot of things are, you look at law of averages, they're not very good, so you just hope that you get lucky. So without wasting much more of your time, we're going to start cracking open ancients. I may have something to say about what we get, I might not, but this time round I'm going to be here the entire time, so you can see my live reaction to, behold, champions. So first off, it looks like we are getting 10 rares, which is a brilliant start. I'm sure that this isn't going to persist throughout the next 200, but hey, what do I know, right? Okay, so there are at least epics in the pool. It's not a fascinating one, but okay. Can't really say too much about. He was an old epic fusion, wasn't the most exciting champion in the world, and it's not looking too good now, is it? Anyway, we'll continue because, like the other guy who works at Haiti Boy says, oh, actually, this is the best summoning event for a while, even though I've quite literally opened 40 ancient shards and gotten 2 epics. So for anyone who is buying these, hope you're not me, okay? Alright. Continuing on because, well, it's happening again, isn't it? Wow, I got 1 epic. Brilliant. By the way, this is meant to be a 16% chance, so yeah. If we can't even hit a 1 in 7, then it's not looking good from there on now, is it? Alright. Whatever, let's just continue, shall we? You're probably thinking, rather you than me, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's how many? 60, 70? What's happening? This is not correct. Uh, this is. Did they just change this to 4% and hope they didn't notice? Because this seems like they've done that. Whatever. Whatever. I've already written off getting anything at all. Right, another. Wow, 2 epics and a 10? Really? Oh, incredible. Okay, after this, I had to make some space, so if this cuts out briefly, then yeah. Alright, see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. Okay, so far we have blown up 90 ancients for no significant gain, but like I said, rather me than you because this means less to me than it does to you. Or at least I hope it should. Anyway, double check that this hasn't been altered last time I was checking. Even though, yeah. Let's continue, shall we? We've made more space, so we'll have to stop again at some point, but anyway. Hello. That's my second Galicia, by the way. I'll put you in Faction Guardians. Where do you even go? There you go. Like I said, as I said before, it's a 4% chance of any random legendary at all, so of Harima, so I can't be too surprised if I get someone else. Anyway, let's continue. Okay. Not much to say about that, unless you want me to review random rares or something. All I could say is... Okay, well, I didn't have her before, and I skipped the fusion, so... Yep, she's new. I'll put you in here. I'll use you at some point. Let's check how far we are through this now, sure. You see, this is what I mean about how it's our log. I can go 90 ancients and get quite literally nothing, and then I get 2 legendaries and yeah. Okay, right. Moving on. They're like 1% chances, pretty much relative, so. Alright, be like that then. Good to continue. It's kind of petty, isn't it? You see what I mean about how it's just, yeah. I mean, there's not much to say now, is there? I mean, it's not really a scenario inside your control. You just press the button and hope for the best, and if you don't get what you want, then you pay more money and hope you get what you want now. That's all there is to it. Right, we're out of space again, so give it a minute. Alright, space created. Let's do the last 50, shall we? All I will say is, so far we've gotten 2 Force Affinity defense legendaries, but not the one we want. Well, the one we could use anyway. So let's just get this over and done with, shall we? Sure, however long it was too long for everyone else. For what it's worth, I'll empower both of those, but I mean, I can't be like, wow, this is incredible, I got 2 epics I can +1. Okay. At this rate, it might actually end up being close to the 10k, because I've checked and it hasn't been looking too good, so... Okay, like, this was funny the first time. The 7th time, it's actually kind of sad. Alright, and I believe this is our last 10. I'm not going to do the singles. That's a sign of weakness. And yeah. Right, what's it going to be? What do you expect is going to happen? Like, wow, I plus 10 and get 10 legendaries. That's not how it works. Okay, so did we even get to the 10k? I don't believe we did. No, we didn't. And it's not even close either. Alright. Give me a second, will you? Alright, so because I like you and because I have more gems than cents, we went to a clean set of 40 and against our better judgment, I mean, well, it doesn't matter because we've already bought them now, haven't we? So, okay, here we go. Let's click some more buttons and see what shows up, shall we? Okay. Okay, where were those before? Okay, another attempt. Okay. Another 10 again. Well, the epics are better than rares, at least that's all I can say in that regard. Isn't it strange how I buy some shards of gems and now I'm getting this many epics? No legendary though, so there is that. Okay, well, there you have it. There was an attempt. That's all I'm going to say is there was an attempt. We can't really influence it much more than that. And how far are we in Champ Chase? We're a bit further up, I guess. And yeah, that'll be everything. I don't think more to say doesn't matter. We're done. See ya.